I keep clicking up here. Shouldn't be in here. Think need to get started with Kainit's little lesson soon. Hmm. Ah, right. I still need to check the castle. I don't have my backpack on me. Right. Just a quick look around the castle and set the wheel. How the fuck did I hear music playing from all the way up here? Alright. No. Oh. Just a quick look around. Alright. Since that is all I'm really permitted to look around. Hello, everyone. Ah. Um. I had. I have a totem. Ooh. Are you kidding me? More. Should I just stop selling iron? More iron was stolen. That makes me extremely worried. Um. Great. Um. What the fuck? Hello, everyone. I should scare someone? I'm not going to do that. It is ridiculous. I don't know why I would suggest that. I mean, with everything going on, it's not really that smart to scare someone. I'm sure plenty of people are on edge already, enough as it is. Hmm. All right. Let's see. No, I'll say I've seen kind. I really need to put these cats around the. I don't know where. I made too many. Um, need to adjust my will once I finish some writing my final letters. Um, just need to write this a story. All right. Um, should probably look over. Make sure I have everything correct. So probably also never actually properly read this page. Thank you for your honesty and earnestness during the bachelor fantastic as well as your presence. I am grateful to call you a friend and hope you know you are always welcome to invite me on a date, whether romantic or not. Ay. Hmm. Seems I'm running out of room in here. Should probably work on that. There we go. You okay after setting the trap off in the castle? Yes, I'm fine. I got out of it unharmed. So no harm came to me. Need to grab more sugar cane. Ah, um, work on all of that another time. All right. I should make another book. Can't quill. I can use this later to write up a will. Hmm. Alright. Really should. Oh,
Hello?
yo.
Hi. Oh, new outfit.
Is just a bit, I don't know, more comfortable than the usual.
Sorry, my brain is struggling just a little.
Oh,
Yeah.
you need a moment?
I don't know. I think it's just I haven't been here in a hot minute, so my brain's just like, oh.
Oh,
I think I'm better now. Just a little better.
no, it's good.
Oh. Got things hanging here now.
I thought it looked nice.
It does look good. I see you've changed things around.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
And
it's a
this is
little
your
bit.
desk.
Oh my goodness, I have a desk.
I do have some copies of books I'll kind of be reading from for reference.
Okay.
Then I put a notebook down for you to write notes on if you wish.
Okay.
But these are the copies of the books that we'll be reading mostly from.
Do you want me to take them?
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty.
All right. Did you happen to read the book that I gave you to read?
No. I read the first page.
Oh dear. Do you have it on you?
I do.
All right. No. Why don't you read it out loud?
Oh. I don't like reading out loud. I'm gonna just skip down because it's just saying you transcribed it.
Mm-hmm.
Long ago, before the I'm reading too fast. I read ahead when I read out loud.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Long ago, before peace came to the frozen north, the dire wolfkin lived in great divided packs. Territory was precious, honor was sharp, and insults could spill blood as quickly as the blade. It was a time when strength was worshipped and the quiet was were dismissed. Among the minor hill pack was a young wolfkin. Oh, I'm not good at reading names. Named Velra.
Yes.
Okay, daughter of a healer and a winter scout. She was not strong of fang nor swift of step, but she was watchful and she listened better than most dared to. When Pax argued, she listened to both sides. They did not turn the page. When elders debated, she asked the questions they forgot to, and she spoke rarely carefully. Her words often rang truer than the loudest words. They called her Willowbeak, not a name of honor, but a nickname. Soft and bending like the willow tree, and sharp only when needed. Most smiled at her wisdom, few heeded her. Uh, when tension rose between the Frostmanes and
Mhm.
the Ashcloaks, Velra saw the signs long before others did. A misstep over trade, a slight at the seasons met, and a hunting trail trespassed by accident. A small, all fixable, if someone had listened. Velra went to both chieftains and
Mhm.
warned, "You speak over each other, not to each other. If you let silence grow roots in pride, war will bloom." But the Frostmane said, "We do not need a branch to settle our blood." The the Ashcloaks laughed. "Let her whisper to the trees. We'll howl when it's time." And so the fire-packed war began. 3 packs joined on each side. 6 moons of battle followed. The snows were red. The rivers ran, choked.
Mhm.
Entire bloodlines vanished from the world. It wasn't until the Battle of Hollow Vale when both sides lost nearly every warrior, including the proud chieftains, and the war collapsed under its own grief. In the silence that followed, Velera returned to what was left. She did not scold, she did not cry, she simply asked, "Now that you've buried your sons and daughters, do my words echo a little louder?" The surviving elders gathered, humbled. uh, Ash- Ashton listened. They offered Velora a position of rule. She refused. Instead, she offered something else. Not rule, meditation. Let there be one who speaks when no one else will. Not to command, but to remind. Uh, and so they gave her the title Willowbeak, as this time not in jest, but in honor. Her voice would become the first trusted across the pack. Her descendants would be asked if asked to listen first and speak when the rest of the world forgot how. From the day from that day forward, no war was ever started without a Willowbeak to judge its cause. And every Wolfkin pup since has been told, "You may ignore a Willowbeak once, but you will never forget the silence that follows."
Mhm. I think you read it
Also, do
quite
you want this one?
nicely. Yes, I would like it.
I only stumbled a few times, which I'm proud of myself for not messing up more.
I did very well. That is the story that has been passed down of the first Willowbeak. Oh, hold on.
It's a very nice story.
Yes, it is. Whether it is true or not, we don't know. It's been too long to say, but it's still followed in its principle.
Mm-hmm.
Um, from that beginning, there are 3 main branches of the Willowpeak line. Well, there's one main branch, and then there are 2 others. I
Mm-hmm.
am part of the main branch. In Willowbeak history, on page 3, it's starting on page 3. The Willowbeak family, our sigil is of an owl and a willow tree. However, the
Mm-hmm.
main line is represented by a snowy owl This is representing the true balance of both strength and wisdom. Since Willowbeak, we are wise as a willow tree, but our words can often be as sharp as an owl's beak.
Okay.
The other two lines, they sort of represent each of the qualities. We are the balance between them, and they represent the each. So the one which is more smart, wise, they defend the peace with their words. They are represented by a barn owl.
Okay.
And the other line represents more strength. They defend the peace with strength. It is the horned owl.
Mm-hmm.
So, from the beginning of the book, the Willowbeaks were a small dire wolfkin pack in the far north. As you could tell from the book, the story, we don't lead. We were meant to advise those who led, keep the balance. After all, power can often blind people. But if we remain powerless, we can see the truth that people often cannot. That is pretty much how the Willowbeaks survived, despite just being a familial pack. Is they helped the other packs keep peace between them, to help prevent them from devolving back to our warring state.
Okay.
The pack's very territorial, aggressive. No, the book was accurate in that. So, while the Eclipse's teachings are very common with the Dire Wolfkin, the Eclipse is not much of a worship, but a way of life.
Okay.
While I think the only day we really have to dedicate to the eclipse is an eclipse festival, which is mainly only celebrated to remind the Pex that we are all united under the eclipse and that we have lived in this balance, and not forget the bloodshed that could happen.
Yeah.
But the Willowbeaks have always more followed the Eclipse's teachings more closely, I would say. I suppose some Dire Wolfkin have said we are the voice of the Eclipse, but it is, I don't know. I just much prefer to say we are the voice of balance than of the Eclipse.
The voice of reason,
Voice
in a way.
of reason, yes. That works as well. Let's see. Yes, 6. So our colors are red and green. These have always been a part of the family colors. The green in our eyes, symbolizing the rebirth of the overworld, as change is a necessary part of life. And while bad things happen, good will follow, just as the spring follows the winter. We don't really know why, but green has always been a very dominant trait in the Willowbeak line. Green eyes is pretty much always happened. My brother was an odd one out. He had brown eyes, but I suppose the line my father came from is also a very predominant line, or it was at least, the Ashfangs, but a lot of their history is forgotten. Their ways gone. He and my mother both were oath breakers of their family promises. So
Dang.
I only know these things because I went back to my ancestral backlands and learned. They were very much betrayers of their own. Red hair has also always been a dominant trait trait in the willow beak line, seen as a blessing and representing the balance between the sun and the moon, as we turn into a wolf at night and shine like the sun during the day. It has always been a bit odd, considering the willow beaks live in the far north. A lot of the wolves there tend to be more snowy colors or natural to blend in with the environment. But the willow beak line have always been a bright red instead. It is said there are two different reasons that people say. There is one that follows the story that we read that turned red after witnessing the bloodshed of all of our kind. And then, of course, the other more common one is it represents the sun in the balance. It's very interesting how time can change things and how people can have different interpretations of things. Oh yes, our Willowbeak family gemstone is a deep green emerald. It's not very common here. The emeralds around here tend to be very brighter green, but the deep green, that is our family gemstone. Emeralds, they stand for loyalty, new beginnings, peace, and security, which pretty much just encompasses everything we stand for. We don't exactly have a flower strongly associated with our line, but for festivities, certain special days, we tend to use apple blossoms, as it means peace, rebirth, and fertility. This is important for you. When a Willowbeak comes of age or are adopted in, they must take the oath to uphold the family name and everything it represents. Breaking the Willowbeak oath is rare but gravely serious. If a Willowbeak acts in a way that disrupts the peace, brings unjust harm, or manipulates wisdom for personal gain, they are called to the Council of Roots. This is pretty much a... Back in the Packlands, the Council of Roots is just a council of elders of the line. They are...
Okay.
They have lived well into their years and their wisdom is unmatched. So that's why they are the ones to decide the punishment for that. The consequences for breaking the oath, they can vary depending on the action, how severe it was. Silent mourning, it means the family will not speak the offender's name until they return to the path. Banishment from council, they remain family but are never again sought for wisdom. And ceremonial unrooting. This is the worst case. Their willow branch is burned in silence, symbolizing that they have chosen to sever themselves from the tree. Which means they will no longer be a Willowbeak. However, redemption is always possible. We believe this. A Willowbeak may undertake the path of renewal, which is a long and difficult journey of reparation and service that can culminate in retaking the oath under the moon alone, in order to be brought back into the family.
Okay.
There's a bit of a brief insight. It's all the points are, hit upon.
Yeah.
The history is a very long one, but it can be summarized like that. After all, I can't.
A good summary.
I'm not going to list all of the specific disputes that we solved and all of the petty arguments that a Willowbeak had to step in for.
I'm sure there were plenty.
Oh. Wolfkin. Very temperamental at times, especially Dire Wolfkin. Awesome. We can look at the Willow Big Oath. This one, a copy you will probably have to keep for yourself, since you will have to memorize it.
Oh boy.
It's so the Willow Big Oath. We have an oath for those that are born into the name, and then we have one for those who are adopted. It was not uncommon for Willow Bigs to take in uh, orphans or those that wanted to join, and they would be brought into the family. So the one that would matter to you is on page 7.
Okay.
I come not from the root, yet I kneel at its base, drawn not by bloodline, but by purpose and grace. So my eyes do not mirror the emerald flame, and my hair bears not the sun's red blaze. Still I stand beneath these branches, and I call myself kin. I am a branch among you, not grown, but chosen, grafted with care, with trust, with love. I vow to uphold the wisdom you guard, to weigh shadow against light, to offer calm amid storm, and to speak with the voice of balance. Let my heart burn with the same fire as yours, and my hands sow the same seeds of peace. Though I carry no ancient trait, the path of the eclipse is mine to walk. I will not falter from it. I will be a listener when silence is needed, a voice when truth must rise, and a shield when peace is threatened. By the emerald of our vow, I swear, I shall not tarnish this name nor wander from its meaning. Until my last breath fades into the northern wind, I am Willowbeak, by bond, by vow, by will, and by the roots I have chosen to call home. So the ceremony will be typically there will be a person that is trying to find the right words. The next page actually answers that for me. So the family matriarch or patriarch, which is me at the moment as the last surviving main Willowbeak. So I will oversee the rite with 2 witnesses. The witnesses should be someone in high standing to represent both the light and the dark. So witnesses should be there to verify the integrity of the oath so there is no power imbalance. I have chosen to invite Helia as well as the High Vessel.
Okay.
As one is the High Priestess of Sinezar, also my close friend. And the other is, of course, High Vessel. So high standing for both. And also the High Vessel is a Strickling, so represents, who you are. Feel free to invite someone else that you are close with as well. I have Elliot standing as both for me, both as the sun, and the High Vessel be the moon, and the Elliot is someone close to me. So you are welcome to invite someone close to you as well.
Okay. I'll have to think on that one.
All right. No problem. So it would be the best time is to do it at dusk because then it leads into the night. However, it can also be done at dawn. It's just the best to do when the light is not when the light is not blazing, but it's not gone. So it's just the balance between the day and the night.
Yeah.
You will walk up to the tree alone, while I think I will be standing at the tree with Helia to Helia will be to the left and the High Vessel will be to the right, I believe. It depends on if we're doing it at dawn or dusk, because if it is at dusk, then it will be swapped around, because Helio should be on the side of the setting sun, and I have Vessel on the side of the rising moon.
Uh-huh.
So it fully depends.
Depends on what time we did it. Got it.
But they will be at the sides. And then you will have to kneel beneath the tree, and the tree you will be facing to the north, so it is not favoring the moon or the sun, and you will recite the oath with your hand upon the roots. Then I will respond, "You are rooted now. May the wind not break you. May the light not blind you. May the dark not swallow you." And you will be given a symbolic branch from the tree.
Okay.
That is the gist of what that will all entail. And then you will be officially a whole willow beak.
Exciting.
And then we have a look into direwolfen culture. So as I stated before, the direwolfkin at least believe in the eclipse. We have our own creation myths. If this is true or not, it's unknown, but this is just what we believe. That the sun and moon were once lovers divided by the sky, and during the first eclipse they married, creating the wolfkin as a gift from the sun to her beloved moon. These children would walk between the light and the dark, never fully either, yet never apart from both. And as I stated before, this is more a way of life than religion. It's just following balance in all of these things: discipline, instinct, peace and strength, reason and passion. We do worship, but it's very minor. It's not a huge influence in our life, other than just embodying this way. And while we do see the sun and moon as, I suppose, celestial beings, it's more what they represent that matters. Because you cannot have the dark without light.
Yeah.
And you can't have the light without the dark. With Dire Wolfkin, we do have we are physically bigger, but I suppose that's just due to Direwolf being older, as far as we know from history. I don't know much about the other packs, at least. However, our size does not really affect our strength. We are no more powerful than any other wolfkin. So we prioritize discipline, training, and tradition. We do train from a very young age. The Dire Wolfkin, we live in very tight-knit packs. We live in the snow, obviously, since we are in the far north. The ice, everything. Once we got past our warring history, due to the harsh terrain, we found that we survived much better once we started working together. And that we would not survive if we didn't. All of the packs are led by a Skaldiaro, which is not just a chief, but a storyteller and teacher. They represent the balance. They have to be strong enough to protect the pack while also wise enough to lead it.
Okay.
All roles in the packs are determined by aptitude and contribution, not by status or gender. There's no inherited roles. You have to earn your role.
I like that.
It's all by accomplishment. Um, and there is a brief mention of the Willowbigs being sages. Just again, being advisors, not leaders. We have a few traditions and rites. The first one that most direwolfian experience is the Night of Passage, which is where a young direwolf must survive a night in wolf form alone without losing control to fear or hunger or rage. This marks the beginning of true self-discipline and earns them a name of their own choosing. Um, we also have our binding howl, which this is when bonds are formed or confirmed by ceremony. I suppose reinforced is kind of how we see it, since all friendships, relationships, all these things are bonds with us. But this strengthens it.
Okay.
These ceremonies can be, marriage, adoption, things like that. Just a ceremony where a bond is reinforced by ceremony, and the wolves around will howl beneath the sky in chorus, which just affirms the bond. And the sound is believed to carry into the auroras, which the sun and the moon listen. The aurora is kind of seen as it is the light in the night. It is bright and colorful as the day, so it is kind of believed to be how the sun and the moon can communicate when they are apart. We have the Two Shadows Duel, which is a ceremonial sparring match between two ideals, the peacekeeper and the warrior. No blood is ever shed, and restraint and resolve are tested. So you have to fight without ever shedding any of the other's blood. I suppose it's a test of skill and restraint. Then we have the Lunar Vigil. This is a night spent awake under the full moon. It's for portents, meditation, storytelling, just a time to fully appreciate the moon and the silence it can bring. In the busyness of the day, this is a time for introspection. And then the Eclipse Festival, which I had mentioned before. The culture and lifestyle. So fierce when we are provoked. We value peace deeply after experiencing decades of bloodshed. Our way of life promotes diplomacy after Sometimes it's hard to read. Our way of life promotes diplomacy over dominance. Children are taught to solve disputes with logic, not intimidation. For music, we enjoy deep-voiced instruments, wind instruments. We do some throat singing, rhythmic drumming to tell stories and mimic nature's voices. Our songs often retell celestial myths or ancestral wisdom. We carve runes and bone sculptures to decorate homes and for ceremonial gear. We are often expert foragers, fishers, and hunters. We live in tune with the land, which you have to if you are living in such a, I suppose, harsh place. The long winters teach patience and planning, while the short summers are for community celebration, crafting, and trade. And so we are no longer a warring people. We still train in combat from a young age, and not to, fight, but to defend and protect. A lot of our fighting styles centers around restraint, awareness, and precision, instead of just mindless violence. We have two main principles of combat, which is strike only when the scales tip. Violence is a tool, not a way of life. Combat is only justified when something threatens their tribe or the natural world, and words will not work. The second is wolf and warrior as one. We train equally in humanoid and wolf forms, learning to shift our mindset based on form. The wolf is instinct, the human is control. Together, we are harmony. It is, I suppose, the main point of the eclipse. I know other wolfkin tend to follow the moon, or even just the sun, but the eclipse is about both, balancing both forms, night and day. Neither is above the other. They both have their benefits. We have different types of weapons that are, I suppose, mainly dire wolfkin. We have our crescent axes, which are shaped like eclipsed moons. This type of fighting style is usually more circular, flowing motions rather than brute strikes. We have throwing spears, which are carved with runes and balanced for hunting and defense. We have our claw bracers. These ones are not as commonly used, actually, but they are still interesting. They are arm guards reinforced with the bone claws to emulate the natural strikes during sparring or non-lethal duels. It's mainly used for, obviously, when you are in your when we are in our more humanoid form, as we don't have our claws.
Yeah.
So we do still have claws. It's just don't know. I suppose the representing of the wolf. And then great swords, blades used by the protectors of the pack, designed for when words cannot reach their opponent and violence must be used. Typically designed with runes representing the sun and moon inscribed along the blade, as well as words representing the wielder. Trained with one of these. It was rather big, almost as big as me. We have two combat forms, one representing the moon, one the sun. The moon dance is a fluid, evasive style that mimics the pull and retreat of tides and is used to just tire out the opponents. It's more for those who are not as strong but are limber.
Okay.
Then Sunbite is it's quick, but it's not as quick as Moondance, but it is more aggressive, used in brief explosive encounters, and it's practiced sparingly because it is easy to lose yourself to its temperamental way. With Dire Wolfkin, it's mainly communal and barter based. We don't really have a sense of money. Emeralds are not really used. It's, you have something I need, I have something you need. Let's trade for that,
Yeah.
And it's also built it's built around contribution rather than accumulation. Excess is seen as a burden that invites imbalance. It's kind of seen as poison to the soul. During the summer is where we typically trade. We travel to trade posts and host, I suppose, markets where we exchange goods with other people in the north, whether it be herbal medicines, bone, carved tools, furs, meat, things like that. We have our practical but elegant craftsmanship. We tend to use bone and fur a lot, so we had used ice crystal for more important things. And again, shared resources, food, materials, and shelter are shared among the pack. Each member is expected to contribute through labor, artistry, or protection. Hoarding or selfish behavior is seen as a form of spiritual sickness.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. This is all the what we have in the books. Do you have any questions?
Don't think so.
Okay.
I'm sure
Very
if I have any, I'll write some down and ask you when I remember.
all right. That is no problem. Feel free to take those books with you to look over and everything.
Yeah, they're all copies.
Yes, I have the originals.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but I thought it good to give you a brief overview. There's also I should probably, by joining the family, you are joining a. Well, we do have a lot of good history, and the purpose of our family was good.
Mm-hmm.
Here in this region, it's. The Willowbeak family name is not looked upon very favorably due to the fact that my mother was the first Willowbeak here. Unfortunately,
Mm-hmm.
all the Wolfkin and people of this region, all they know is the Willowbeak that my mother represented and not what it's supposed to be.
That's unfortunate.
Thought you should know that before you officially become a Willowbeak. Then back out at any time.
I do not care what other people think of me.
Well, that is good. How have you been?
Hmm?
How have you been? Have you just been reading?
Oh, yeah, I just kind of chilling. I went on a date recently.
A date?
Yeah,
With who?
with a Fela.
Oh,
She's kind of on a trip right now, so I haven't seen her in a while.
what did you do on your date?
Uh, we had a little like picnic in the Nether, and then we wandered some of the festivals in the overworld, like some of the grounds.
That is cute. Eh,
She made me an outfit, and we had matching outfits.
that is very nice. You two are cute together. So how did that happen though?
She kind of sent me a letter asking.
Um,
We have been kind of hanging out at almost every festival, so
I see. So it kind of was just a natural?
yeah, pretty much.
That is fair. I'm glad for you.
Are you
Vela is
still
very nice.
seeing?
Hmm?
Are you still seeing Alma or?
Uh, I don't know. I don't think so. Amma has been a bit too busy, but also she might be getting with Skylar.
Oh, interesting. I thought Skylar was very much not the emotion type.
Well, he was married before.
He was. I didn't know this.
It seems no one
I
knew. I didn't know
I
until
found
recently either.
I found out at girls' night that he's trans, and then I found out he was married. Just getting info dumped on big lore, big bad.
Yes, I think Helia was the most surprised because she didn't know he had Riz. Uh,
He does constantly flirt with people, though.
I think when Skylar flirts, it's kind of just like throwing something
I think
at
it's
a
like a
wall and
teasing kind of
seeing if it
way.
sticks.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if Skylar actually ever flirted with me, though.
I think he just throws things out there, you know?
Yeah.
No, I did tell Olivier that I have a crush on him.
Oh? Did he respond or?
Well, he said that he doesn't really have the... He can't really focus on romance right now.
Mm. Yeah,
Which is fair.
lots been going on.
Yes, exactly. Just thought to say it before, you know, something happened. No regrets, right?
I guess, yeah.
You've been doing well with everything?
So far, yeah. My home's been pretty safe so far.
Right, because not many people know where it is.
Yeah, I didn't really show many people, so.
That is very fair. Very
I
smart as well.
showed like about 5 people. I don't know. I'm off the top of my head. I'm just saying a number.
Well, that's not very many people. I still need to teach you, or at least, like, help train you.
Yeah, I don't know how my brain would be doing anything training wise right now.
Well, right now it's a bit dangerous to train. So,
Mm?
oh, you don't know, do you?
No, probably not.
Do you know all about the seals that the princesses did?
Vaguely.
Right. So it's been broken apparently. And that means
How?
when we go
What?
down, there is no picking each other back up.
Oh.
If you go down, you are gone.
That's not fun.
No. It's going to make training very... not too difficult. I will definitely not be able to go about it how I have been, which is no totems. But,
That's a little crazy you did that before anyway.
well, you know, I had people who would pick me up.
I guess, yeah.
And I didn't go down often.
I don't think I've ever gone down.
Well, let's keep it that way. Oh, also I got
You know,
blown up.
I plan on that. What? Huh?
Right, yeah. I got blown up at the castle.
There's still bombs at the castle?
Well, not anymore. This was a bit ago. You know,
Okay.
it was a few days ago, I think. I had gone to check on the castle since it had been a while since anyone had really been around.
Uh-huh.
So I went to check on it. I opened the front door and got sent flying because of an explosion.
Oh. Oh boy.
Don't worry, I was not harmed at all.
That's good. I think there should be like a secret entrance.
Well, I'm not going to be permitted for the secret entrance.
You know, fair. Not really on the court.
Nope. I was just trying to check and got exploded.
Well, I'm glad that no one else got hurt.
Me too. I do wonder, if you were to open a door, would that trigger a sensor for you?
I don't think so. We could test.
I don't have any sensors on me.
I have 60.
Oh, well,
They kind of heal me, you see.
okay. Hmm.
Sometimes when I break blocks, it'll be set off, and if I like stand on it,
I see.
I don't know if there's any more. Yeah, I could do this perfectly fine and just nothing.
Well, the trap was used, was a sensor.
Oh.
Or made with a sensor. It triggered whenever I opened the door. Currently, the series a banshee did it, but who knows?
Huh. It's becoming night, it seems. I see the sun. Oh, I was looking. I just want. Oh,
I think you have mail here.
I don't know. I haven't checked it yet.
I did some checks, and sometimes I walk like I step into your room. Let's just check. And I
Mm-hmm.
think I had seen it was the red thingy.
Ooh, mail.
Oh, right, I had that set there.
Is there something in there?
Yes.
Oh, huh. I'm a little late to this.
Oh no, what is it? Oh no.
Huh.
Oh,
I don't think I was free at that time anyway.
I don't think so either.
Unfortunate. Oh my goodness. Oh, I don't have it in here. I don't have it in this one. I had a shulker full of food as well, but I emptied it a while ago because I only own 2 shulkers.
I see. I really should decorate more of this room. Decorate as a guest room.
I don't really know what to decorate much with. It's taken.
I think so. I don't actually know if Mavis returned to sleep.
It just says taken.
I don't actually know if Mavis is here sleeping.
Oh. I mean, the curtains are down, so maybe.
Maybe. Um. No more bees.
Oh, yeah, I just realized.
They
I hear
got
so
moved.
many cats.
I needed
There are.
cats.
I hear so many of them.
There's a lot. Um.
Why are they all orange?
Because I had 2 orange cats.
Um,
I really need to spread them around the village. It's just walking all the way down there and walking all the way
what? You
back
don't
home.
want a party of a cat?
No.
Huh.
I really don't know what to do with them.
Maybe have them out there.
I already have candy
That
down there.
I don't see that. Oh, I see some of them. Hmm.
Well, you took so long. You could have, gotten out the front door and not taken any
I
damage
thought
as
about
you
it. I was
went
like,
up.
well, I can't do that. So.
Yeah, good.
Let her glide. Oh yes, the farm I made. I think
Well,
I think I turned it off. So unless you want to keep getting sugarcane, I turned it off temporarily. Because it's
It's useful for
full.
paper.
It was for books, but I have so many at home, like sugarcane at home right now. But it's just one spot. The thing is still there. It's just facing away from the sugarcane.
Hmm.
So you have an observer facing the sugarcane. So when it grows, it will just break all of them.
Oh, I know nothing about the redstone.
I know a little bit, but it's just one observer, and it just detects anytime it like. Oh, it didn't do it. Oh, it's because it's facing the wrong way. It's because it. I think the redstone can only be activated from this side, but it would when the face of it, the text change, it would have all the pistons go.
How would
And then I
you?
have hoppers under all the mud.
How do you turn it on?
Uh
Oh.
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 Yeah. So do you want it still on? I just didn't want it to get clogged up being full.
Sure.
Okay. You see how there's a face on that side now?
All right.
It anytime any change happens in front of it.
Mm.
And then it will just break all of them. And then I have hoppers under the mud because mud's just like because it dips down on like a full block. The hoppers can pick up items.
I see.
Yes.
Very complicated.
That's about all of my redstone knowledge. I don't have much redstone knowledge, but that's about as much as I have. Anything more than that gets too complicated for me. I've been been stopped.
Mm. I haven't really done much changes. I don't think since the last time you were here.
I think last time I was here, I was hanging with Mavis. Because you had to go and do something, and Helia
Right.
and others needed to talk to you.
You remember who I told you to not be alone with?
I don't think you told me anyone.
Well, did I not?
I. You asked if I was free, uh, one day, but I was when I was on a date, so.
Mm. Okay. Just be careful around heavy list of people.
The list?
Oh dear. Okay. Reinar. I think Kelly. Nixie. Possibly Lady Naomi. Are not sure. Uh, and maybe Atticus.
Huh. Wait, who was the second one you said? Because you said Reiner and then you said
Kelly.
okay.
Nothing's confirmed. Just be careful.
Okay. I mean, I don't really hang out with a good bit of those people.
Well, just in case that you ever, find yourself alone with any of them.
Then if I'm for some reason alone with any of them, I will ask someone to join us, I guess.
Good. Sorry, everything's getting. Ugh.
Do you know if you have punch bows? Or not bows, but books for bows? Punch too.
I could probably get some.
I think it would just be smart to be able to knock uh any like enemies back while also doing damage, so I get a little bit of distance.
Not this smart.
Since I am mostly archer.
No, that's smart.
Phantoms are gonna spawn.
Have to run. Or
Or you can.
oh,
I'm just like, I see the sun setting.
boom.
Now there's no more phantoms. Oh.
I. Wait, when was that?
When was what?
The last time I saw you, I was not sure. It was girls' night, right?
Uh, Elia or?
You.
Oh, me? Sorry, brain's tired. Apparently.
I think we should both retire.
Apparently my brain is just not hearing words.
Oh, that is
Um,
I think the last time I saw you
yeah, I
was.
guess, yeah, girls' night, I think. And I didn't really, like, hang out much
Mhm.
during girls' night, because you're busy following Helia around. Uh, and then I hung out with you a little bit afterwards,
Mhm.
and that's about it.
Alright. You should be more around more often, then we could spend more
Okay.
time.
I will try to. I'm just seeing all of the allays going crazy. I think they're trying to get to you because you gave them things.
Ah, yes, probably.
Yeah, they're trying to find a way out. It looks like, but they're not succeeding.
Oh, right. I had to destroy Country Home, so.
Ah. Oh wait, hold on. I was like, why can't I pick you up? Aha. For a good 2 seconds, I thought the flowers out there was fire on the ground, and I was very concerned.
They're a bit fiery. I mean, they are fire
Oh.
lilies.
Oh, I thought the goats got out. You just have them tied.
Mm-hmm. I have some little enclosures for some animals.
Oh.
There's this one over here.
Ooh. It's cute.
Mm-hmm. I plan on
And
doing
there's just...
more, but just finding time.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Like they all have their own little areas.
Mm-hmm.
There's an egg in that enclosure.
Well, oh,
Oh.
not much has changed. Just a little bit of it. Oh,
Oh. Hello.
him. The coffee is not grown.
Oh,
I planted coffee beans here for you.
I can make it grow.
I also
A
have
watering
some
can.
in the cabinets. Not very
Harvest
many.
them without breaking them.
Hmm?
You can harvest them without breaking it.
No, I know.
Okay. Do you have anything cooking? Oh. Not fully.
I was making
It seems to have started. Do you not have a sink?
No.
Oh.
Just go to the pond outside. And you
I
boil it
mean,
to clean
yeah.
it.
I guess. Whenever I'm making like tea and or the coffee and stuff, I have a sink that I just keep getting water from because it's so tedious.
Can you get it from to a bucket?
Yeah.
Oh. I should probably put a sink in here.
It would be really helpful.
Oh. Well, now I know.
Yeah.
A little bit more decorated, I think.
Yeah, you have this now. Bath. Oh, I'm holding the totems. I keep trying this to do things and it's not working.
But feel free to come here whenever. If things get a bit too much, you know. But I do.
So fair. Yeah, I think you should get a sink.
I will get a sink. It is on my to-do list.
They're pretty easy to make too. If you're wanting to stick with the brick. Though I don't think they have a wooden. I don't think there's a wooden option. It's like 5 brick blocks and 3 iron.
Oh, I could do that.
Yeah. And that's you just place the sink and then you'll like use the sink and it'll fill up and then you collect the water with a bucket and then to fill up you can't use the sink while holding a bucket.
I see. What's that? Oh.
Huh? The cat's face is just in the wall.
Yeah. Might retire soon.
That's very fair. It's very peaceful here.
And no, that's why I come here. Whenever I'm building and it starts snowing and I don't want the snow to get all over the build, I just come here and I sit
And you wait.
I sit up here while it rains.
You are protected from the rain too.
It's just nice to be out here at night or during the day. I mean, if you were out here and you were under this, I think you would be safe from phantoms.
No phantoms. I think it's like as long as there's just a block above my head. This is also a great view.
It is. They're really just.
Oh, nice you can see the animals better from up here.
It's really nice to just come here when just need a bit of a break.
Do you still only have the axolotls that we collected that day?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think getting the rare one is really hard.
That's alright. I'm fine with what I have. I need to build proper enclosures for the rest of the animals too.
Yeah, the goats are gonna need really tall walls.
Uh,
I don't know how high they can jump though.
I don't know either. Perhaps I'll ask Olivier.
Smart. Pretty sure he has a good bit of goats.
Ah, the sunset.
Very pretty. Oh, the bench trapped me.
Sorry, one of my stars said I look like a mobster.
What a sentence.
I think it's the suspenders.
I think it's more of a teacher vibe to me.
Oh dear. Oh,
Oh, did you face through the floor?
I think so. Ah.
Gotta love when that just happens.
Yeah. I am glad I was able to give you a lesson on the willow beak, direwolf, all of that.
Mm-hmm. I think I should put these books in the room at the manor. I don't currently have a bookshelf at my home.
Oh dear.
So
Manor?
I have a room where I want it. Yeah. I have a room where I want like a small library, but I haven't really gone around doing anything. I've mostly been just kind of like texturing the hallways. The natural stone hallways.
There you go.
Oh, I missed.
Have you seen some of the new art?
I don't know about any new one.
I don't know when you last saw art, so it could be new to you. There's this one.
I do remember seeing that one. Very cool.
Mhm.
And a little concerning.
Concerning.
I mean, flowers growing all over her.
Right, Helia was.
I think before I seen her last, I think I saw her before she was missing.
That's when you saw her last?
Besides uh girls' night.
Oh, right, okay.
I saw her at girls' night.
No, that is what she
So,
looked like when she got back.
yeah, that's a I'm glad she doesn't look like that now.
The skulk was
It could be mean. Skulk is not forgiving.
I think it's a very nice piece.
It is very, very good art.
This me of this one.
Ooh. Good art.
Mm-hmm. The girl's nice outfit.
I do remember.
I don't know. Things have been so much lately that I've been so tired, I guess, easily.
That's, so fair. Stressful times.
Indeed. Well, I will probably be retiring.
That's alright. I might do some things back at my house a bit that I've been meaning to do, but I'll probably be retiring soon anyway.
Alright. Well,
Okay,
I hope
well,
I get to see you around more often.
I will try my best to leave my room from reading more often.
Alright.
Okay, I'll see you later.
See you later. But I was able to do that. Just in case something. Um, just in case something happens to me. At least she won't be left completely blind. Ding. Lavender. Um, yeah, can't do that. What's this? Um, Hello, vendor. Um, I don't know. I keep waking up. Um, in mother's study, staring at the picture. That portrait should have never been made. I don't know. It's I think about at night more than I want to. I close my eyes. I close my eyes. I can still feel your hand in mine. Still hear you whisper, it's now or never. I remember how the trees looked. How the frost clung to the branches like the whole world was holding its breath. Every footstep, every breath we didn't take, afraid even the air might betray us. You were so sure I could do it. You said she'd never follow us into the cold. We could vanish into the dark like wolves slipping back into the wild. But I knew better. She always found us, even when we were silent, even when we hid. And I hesitated. One heartbeat, one breath too long. I thought, this is the worst moment of my life. When I turned and saw her eyes burning through the trees. But it wasn't. It was the moment she handed me the blade. Now here I am, lord of the very place you tried to leave behind. Carving something good out of the ruins of everything we survived. Or just me. As people smile here, Vendor. Children laugh, real, full laughter. They don't flinch when voices raise. There's light in the windows at night, warmth in the hearths, peace in places we never thought it could grow. But you should have seen it too. You'd have loved the greenhouse. You'd name every plant wrong just to make me laugh. You'd teach children how to sneak sweets from Amelia and act shocked when they got caught. You'd stand in my corner on the hardest days and remind me that I am not her. I tell people I'm strong, that I endured, that I rose from the ashes and built something better. But the truth is, I'm still that girl who flinched, who hesitated, who looked back. And because of that, you're not here. If I'd just believed, if I'd taken your hand and run, truly run, you might have made it. What would life have looked like if you had survived? Sometimes I see it in dreams, in the quiet moments between dusk and dawn. I see you rising early just to watch the sun spill over a field of frost. Stopping mid-sentence to marvel at how light catches a puddle. Laughing at birds bickering in the rafters. You'd have made a home out of nothing. Turned the broken walls into shelter. Turned silence into song. And I would have followed you. Eclipse, I would have followed you anywhere. We'd have found some sleepy village far from all of it. You'd befriend the baker, feed every stray animal in sight. You'd read poetry badly, just to hear me groan. And I'd have learned to live quietly. You'd remind me that strength doesn't always have to be hard. I don't need to clench my fists just to stand tall. That it's okay to just breathe. Because you were my air vendor, my heart before I even knew I had one. People remember you as tragic, but I remember you as light. You weren't meant for that house. You were too kind, too soft, too bright. And I should have run when you told me to. I should have believed in your dream more than I feared her wrath. But I looked back. And because of that, you never got the life you deserved. So I carry you. In every choice I make to find beauty in this cold world. And every time I let myself wander again. Wolvenshire is yours, Bender. Not because you rule it. Because you don't. It's because You are the reason it is the way it is. I built it for you. I protect it for you, and I endure everything for you. Because if you had lived, you would have made it beautiful. So I will. I'm sorry, Vendor, for not running fast enough, for not choosing you. I would give everything to go back to that night. I'd take your hand, I'd run. I'd run until the stars faded and your laughter echoed through the trees. And if there's another life, I hope you're somewhere quiet, where the sun always finds you, where the world is made of soft things. And maybe one day I'll meet you there. And this time I won't look back. But until that day, I will gaze on the world as you would have. I'll see you another time, Bender. I'm going to retire now. And I hope that might have helped with him. I hope I don't wake up in that room again. Hi guys. How'd you like that? How'd you like that? How do you how you feel about all that? Hey girl, hey. Sad? What? Emotional, yeah. Yeah, that's fair. That's a valid one. You have a cousin named Vander? That's crazy. You loved it? I'm glad. I've been thinking about that for a while. Like what Paige would say to Vander's grave. I didn't write it out. I just kind of had like, points. I was just gonna say they're werewolf. Ha ha ha. Joke's on you. They are. No. It's a short stream. Short and sweet. We spent some time with Kai and I. We talked with Vander. Paige, hopes that just getting some things off of her chest with Vander will help prevent her from waking up in her mother's study. The art came true. Yeah, I mean, this plan, like, we had already decided that, like, kind of was gonna get lessons, but, like, it's like, I didn't even see the art. I woke up to a message from Spoops just being like, "Hey, so like, wonder like we should find time to like do lore," and I'm like, I I could hop on today. Like I could hop on today. And then I saw the art and I was like, oh, that's probably why. No, it's amazing. No, today was nice. It was calm. Just I think today was family. It's all about family. This is we're what's it called? Um it's like Fast and Furious, you know? Family. that's that's what today's stream is about. Family. Well, I I think she said that she would not be on for much longer. So I'm warning y'all now. We about to raid Sunk, who is in fact playing Deltarune. So if you do not want that, you don't want to get any spoilers, let me know. I think he's on, it says chapter 4. That's what he says. So, get in there. Okay. Y'all ready? Y'all going? Okay. Have a nice time and y'all behave. Okay? That's my friend. Bye.